This is a lesson from our Editing Foundations course. To get the full course, go to bloopanimation.com/editingfoundations.
There are multiple different types of camera shots that are commonly used, and knowing their names and uses will be useful when it comes to assembling a story in editing. A shot in this context is a way to describe the framing and filming of a subject. In most cases, the subject will be a character, and the shot will define how and where the character is placed in the frame. To help illustrate some of these shots, I'll be using two character models which come bundled with Bloop Animation's Blender animation course. If you have access to that course, you can download these for yourself to check them out. A wide shot usually shows the entirety of our character from head to toe, but more importantly, it gives a wide view of the environment the character is in. A medium shot shows a character from about the waist up. This still shows some of the environment, but gets us closer to the character and will let us see more of their emotion. A medium close-up shows some shoulders and their head. This is where a lot of movies will hang out while characters are talking to each other. A close-up shot of a character just shows their face. This really gets us into their emotions and excludes everything else in the scene. An extreme close-up is where we're only looking at part of their face. This is for really tight extreme emotions, for example showing angry eyes. A two-shot shows two characters in the same frame. They can be arranged to be different sizes or facing in different ways to express specific power dynamics. An insert shot is just a close-up of an item or action that usually gives us a piece of information important to the story. Camera shots can also move, and there's a few common ways to describe the movement of a camera as well. A pan is where the camera rotates from left to right. You can do this quickly to make it a whip pan between two shots. A tilt is where the camera rotates up or down. A dolly is a shot named after a physical contraption called a dolly, which is basically a portable train track for your camera. Dollies are usually used for making the camera move in a straight line, left or right, or to move forwards and backwards, which we'd call a push-in or pull-out. A zoom is where the camera stays where it is, but the image is scaled up to take up more of the frame. This zooming in and zooming out effect is different to dollying forward or backward. A crane move is where the camera is attached to a big crane, usually to drop it down into a scene or to pull up and out. This is a technique commonly used with a wide shot to establish a scene. Finally, let's talk a little bit about camera focus. Camera focus describes what parts of the shot are in and out of focus, or what's sharp and what's blurry. In most cases, the subject will be in focus and the background will be out of focus. This makes our subjects stand out more so that our eye is drawn to them. If we want to rack focus, this is where we change our focus in the middle of the shot to be from one subject to another subject.